Now, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that you're looking at running for president.
Do it. Do it. Look at me. Do it. I will personally write you a campaign check now on behalf of this country, which does not want you to be president, but which badly wants you to run.
I am officially running for President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again.
There's not going to be a President Donald Trump.
I think that man will be President of the United States right about the time that spaceships come down filled with dinosaurs and red cake.
Donald Trump has been saying that he will run for president as a Republican, which is surprising since I just assumed he was running as a joke.
Donald Trump will not become president.
I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president.
Donald Trump will never, ever be president.
Moderator, but apparently believes that Donald Trump is a clown.
President Obama will go down as perhaps the worst president in the history of the United States! Exclamation point at real Donald Trump. Well, at real Donald Trump, at least I will go down as a president.
You're never going to be president of the United States by insulting your way to
Let's see, I'm at 42 and you're at 30.
We have a key race alert right now. Donald Trump now has reached the number of delegates needed to clinch the Republican presidential nomination.
So, right now, Mr. Trump, to answer your call for political honesty, I just want to say, you're not going to be president, all right? It's been fun. It's been great. I love you. But come on, buddy.
Donald Trump, while we project, will win in Kentucky with its 8th electoral vote, in Indiana with its 11th electoral vote, West Virginia, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Mississippi, South Carolina, Alabama, Kansas with its 6 electoral votes, Nebraska with its 5 electoral votes, and Wyoming with its 3 electoral votes, North Dakota with its 3 electoral votes, and South Dakota, Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, the state of Montana, Missouri, Ohio, Idaho, North Carolina.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
Together, we will make America great again.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the post-Thanksgiving CobraCast 199. I am your host, Jeremy D-Day Cobra, and I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving, fresh off of an amazing Friday night tights, and now we have CobraCast, and we got a few things to talk about tonight, and the chat is already hyped as hell. Yeah, Anthony's been crying all night. Look at this Trump simp. Yes, Anthony, I am. What the fuck are you going to do about it? Name one thing you're going to do about it other than cry. But, and because I saw you crying before I even went live, you have literally been sitting here for about 2 hours waiting for me to go live so you could complain about Donald Trump to me. You are retarded, okay? All that's going to happen is that you're going to see super chats coming in now, all to piss you off even more, okay? The fact that you've been sitting here for 2 fucking hours just to wait for me to go live says so much about you. So much about you. My God, you are pathetic. And if that's really you, I mean, you got the Juicy Smollett thing going on, okay? So maybe you can go hang out in Chicago, and maybe you can find some people and you can make up a fake hate crime, and maybe you can call it MAGA country, okay? Go ahead and cry. Go ahead and do whatever it takes. Holy shit, the fact this guy sat there for 2 hours just to complain about Trump to me. That's dedication. That's dedication. Doug B. over on Rumble just dropped a proper 199 and said, hey, Anthony, this 199 is for you, a MAGA red bomb. Come on, Anthony. I'm going to make more money tonight than you have made it in your entire life. And that is going to upset you. But Trump ain't stopping. Trump 2024 ain't going nowhere. And your tears are delicious. Look at that. Look at this Trump simp right here. Getting the 50 bomb dropped on him. That's what's up right there. Thank you. Man, you guys are crushing it. ArcLight dropped 5 gifted memberships. Lying Dog Face Pony Soldier dropping a gifty as well. Bastard Luigi. Motherfuckers at Google changed my name. Assholeless. Got it fixed. Hail Jeremy. Hail right back at you. Alan Tanassi was here before we even went live and said, I heard Trump once went to Mars, beat the Martians in battle. Can't confirm, as some say it's a conspiracy theory. Scanning in early. Hail the 199. Look at that. Thank you, Alan Tanassi. Gerald Armstrong says, Jeremy, I saw a clip of Jim Brewer from a few months ago that went viral recently. It's about Trump and it's hilarious. I may have to check that one out. I probably have seen that one. I've probably seen that one. But yeah, the weirdos that cry about Trump are it's so funny, and that's kind of what we're going to be building upon tonight with talking about Mark Hamill, because I truly have gotten to a point where I think Mark Hamill may love Trump more than me. I really think Mark Hamill loves Donald Trump. It's really bad. It's really bad. Elson Barrett says Anthony, more like wham Anthony. Oh my God. Oh my God. Jesus, it's so bad. It's amazing. Like it's such a bad joke that it's amazing. And I love it so much. I love the cringe levels of this joke. It's amazing. So now every time Anthony comments, people are going to refer to him as Wanthony. It's so stupid. It's so amazing. Yes, Zazie says Elson Barrett unironically being the best comment. Valkyria Winter for Anthony. It's okay. I'll make you into my play toy. Hail 199 Skull. What's up, Valkyria Winter? Let's see. It's pronounced, yes, Sejong. I said it before. Did I miss it this time? Sejong the Great. Sejong the Great. You fig. I am king. I've said it before. I must have just missed it when you sent the super. I got you, though. I got you, bro. Gaming or what? Dropping a gifted membership. Thank you. Elson Barrett definitely bringing it with that one tonight. Wanthony. That's fantastic. But yeah, I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. Hope you ate a lot of food. I certainly did. I ate way too much and played video games with the fam, basically. That's kind of what happened. And now back on the grind as always. Yeah, so it's not too news heavy right now in certain aspects, but in reality, there is a lot of news out there, and we're going to get through all of it. And I do want to focus in on roasting Mark Hamill tonight because I think it's always a good opportunity to talk about how Mark Hamill is truly one of the most unlikable human beings on the planet. And this happens a lot. You know, because I mean, I posted this over on Twitter, and this is about Puff Daddy, P. Diddy. And this is the third woman now that is suing him. All right. And and I know there's a lot of people, oh man, you know, Puff Daddy's being targeted. You know what? Puff Daddy can go straight to hell. All right. Puff Daddy can go straight to hell because this was Puff Daddy a few years ago. All right. This was Puff Daddy a few years ago. White men like Trump need to be banished. Well, can't say I feel sorry for you, Puff Daddy. Can't say I feel sorry for you at all. Let the woke eat the woke alive. That's how I look at it. Puff Daddy, you wanted this fucking world? Well, this is your fucking world. So I have no sympathy whatsoever for Puff Daddy now. P. Diddy, whatever his name is. I actually used to like Puff Daddy back in the day with Puff Daddy and the Family. That was an album that came out right after B.I.G., Notorious B.I.G. died, Biggie Smalls. And I liked a lot of Puff Daddy's music, but he is, just a coward. Another typical coward. And yeah, so P. Diddy is what he goes by these days. I knew him as Puff Daddy, or Puffy is what he used to go by back in the day. Now he's P. Diddy. And yeah, so he's facing all these allegations. And again, as I always do, I always search their names with Trump to see if they had anything negative to say about Trump, any projection out there. And, of course, Puff Daddy had plenty of projection out there. So not surprised at all. Not surprised at all. Again, I don't think people should be falsely accused of things. I'm not going to sit here and go to bat for Puff Daddy. I mean, hell, I still think Puff Daddy probably had something to do with the murder of Tupac Shakur. Tupac thought that as well. At least the first shooting. I know Tupac felt that Puff Daddy had something to do with the first shooting. Not so much. I don't know the second shooting. Who knows, man? But obviously the one that happened in New York, Tupac was very suspicious of Biggie and Puffy when that whole thing happened. But that's another discussion for another time. But let's see where we are at. Golden Nugget says, am broke with cancer, but Anthony, holy shit. So Anthony, Golden Nuggets literally has cancer. Broke as hell, and he has decided to drop a $2 super chat just to roast you. That dude, Golden Nuggets has definitely the comment of the night. I know Elson Barrett had an amazing one. Golden Nuggets, like, bro, I got cancer, and you're still a bitch. Here's money. That is amazing right there. That is amazing right there. But for real, though, Golden Nuggets is going through some shit. So, chat, make sure you throw some love his way. We appreciate you, Golden Nuggets. Hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're grinding through it. And as I told you, man, you gotta get on the other side of it and make sure you're here in the snake pit to let us all know you're doing well. Dom H dropping 10 gifted memberships. Let's freaking go. Let's see. And then we got the Rumble chat. Hello to all my lovely people over on Rumble. I appreciate you guys. Let's see. Eric K says, Puff Daddy got his name from blowing Biggie Smalls. Let's see. Drew O'Connor says, Sean Schimmel is trash too. Never meet your heroes. I hope Trump outsmarts the cheaters in 2024. Yeah, Sean Schimmel, who's a voice actor for Goku. Is that right? Am I right about that? Voice actor for Goku. I've heard a lot of terrible things about Sean Schimmel as well. Am I right about that, chat? It's Goku, right? Is that who he was? I know he was in Dragon Ball Z. So, yeah, he's Goku, right? Yeah, Sean Schimmel. Terrible person. Terrible person. Abe says, hail, Jeremy and the 199. Thank you so much. Doug freaking B. Ladies and gentlemen, Doug B. just dropped another red MAGA 199 bomb on Rumble and says, Golden Nuggets, this 199 is for you. Hang in there. We're here for you. Dude, prayer emojis in the chat for Golden Nuggets and respect for Dougie B. What a G. That's right, Samuel G. Samuel G says, Doug B, what a G. Absolutely. Absolutely. Man, you guys are on fire tonight. This is crazy. BMO better in the Rumble chat. Dara Mouth in the house. Can Man is always there. Dan the Man 1998 in the house. We already got members over there too. The members show up really well over on Rumble. So good stuff. Either way, we appreciate you guys. Wherever you are watching, wherever you choose to watch, we appreciate all of you. Okay, so let's talk about this Mark Hamill situation. So why am I talking about Mark Hamill? Well, as most people do, on a random Thanksgiving day when you're just so thankful for all of the blessings that you have in your life and all of the wonderful things. You're surrounded by friends, you're surrounded by family, you're enjoying the fruits of your labor. Of course, what does Mark Hamill decide to do? Mark Hamill decides, for no reason, I'm just going to take a shot at Donald Trump, because that's what Mark Hamill does. If you don't know who Mark Hamill is, Mark Hamill played the role of the iconic Luke Skywalker in Star Wars, and Luke Skywalker has become a pretty iconic figure in the world of nerddom, whether it be his role as Luke Skywalker or voicing the Joker in the Batman the Animated Series. He's a pretty respected guy from that perspective. Unfortunately, Mark Hamill has one of the most severe cases of Trump derangement syndrome we have ever seen. It's truly horrible how bad this guy is. And he has said some terrible things about not only Donald Trump, but his family over the years. And he has also made it clear that if you are a Trump supporter, he does not respect you. He doesn't like you. He thinks you are beneath him. He has made these points very, very clear. So yesterday on Thanksgiving, he decides to just randomly, while he's supposed to be hanging out with friends and family, and we're going to get to that one in just a moment. I am thankful more people support democracy than a demented cult leader. I truly think that Mark Hamill is in love with Donald Trump. I really do. I think that he is in love with Donald Trump. I think Mark Hamill lusts after Donald Trump. I think that the man wants to marry him. I think he wants to, because in Mark Hamill's leftist mind, Mark Hamill thinks he can have children. I think he wants Donald Trump to impregnate him because Mark Hamill thinks he is a man. Mark Hamill thinks that he can, give birth to Donald Trump's children. I absolutely believe this. I absolutely believe this. But the best part of this right here, the best part of this is our good buddy over at Nerdrotic, Gary, the legend himself, who's closing in on 1 million subscribers, by the way. Gary responds with this: did you have your granddaughter over for Thanksgiving? Now, what in the world could Gary be talking about with this tweet? Well, if you know, you know, and if you don't know, you're about to find out. So, what is Gary talking about with this tweet right here from Mark Hamill? Well, here we go right here. Now, like most leftists, okay, Mark Hamill likes to tell you how women deserve respect. Women should be able to do whatever they want with their body, and no man should tell them what they should do with their own body. Mark Hamill likes to push that out there. So here we have this story right here. Ex-girlfriend of Mark Hamill's son said the Star Wars actor tried to force her to get an abortion. What? So Mark Hamill, Mr. Believe All Women, Mark Hamill, tried to force another woman, to do something with her body. The ex-girlfriend of Mark Hamill's son says that the Star Wars actor tried to force her to get an abortion. Megan Chin is suing to establish paternity and collect child support from her unborn daughter, who is due on October 31st. Chin, a former porn actress, says she met with Hamill's son, Nathan Hamill, 37, a toy maker, on Tinder and went on a first date on New Year's Eve last year. After dating for 3 months, the 30-year-old, who now works as a model and lives in Vegas, discovered she was pregnant. She said that since then, Nathan and his parents have pressured her to terminate the pregnancy. Mark Hamill told me that I shouldn't bring a child into the world that nobody wants, she told The Post. She added that when she first told Nathan she was pregnant, he immediately urged her to get an abortion. Chin said she took 2 pills to end the pregnancy, but it didn't work. She said after that, Nathan said their relationship was over if she didn't get an abortion, and believes the family thinks she's gold digging. A text message he sent her, seen by the Post, said, "If you keep it, we won't hang out anymore." He also told her that she would get no money from a trust fund and no money from my parents. She said she then met his parents, Mark Hamill, and his wife, Mary Lou York, in London in the spring. It was there that the actor who plays Luke Skywalker in the Star Wars film told her that his son is not ready to be a father, she said. And his wife, Mary Lou, who also set up an appointment with the specialist in the city to consult on an abortion, Chin alleged. She said that she had been expecting to get an ultrasound when she realized it was an abortion. She refused. Chin returned to the U.S. in May and ended her relationship with Nathan shortly afterwards. A month later, she received an email from York. "Megan, you blew it." The email, dated June 21st, allegedly read, "I don't want you to think this is a money-making endeavor because you will be extremely disappointed." Chin added, "Nobody ever asked me what I wanted." Wait a minute. You mean that a leftist that hates Donald Trump and says that Trump is a dictator and that believe all women and women should never be told what to do with their own body, never asked you what you wanted? Interesting. I felt really pressured from them to get rid of the baby. In a statement to the Post, a spokesman for Hamill family declined to provide a comment, saying the matter is of a sensitive nature as well as confidential. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That would explain why Gary asked this question: did you have your granddaughter over for Thanksgiving? Which, yes, the granddaughter was born. And at the time, I don't know if Mark Hamill has a relationship with his granddaughter. I would tend to think that he doesn't. But yes, this is the man who is always out there preaching about representation and diversity, and everybody's racist and sexist if they disagree, and Orange Man bad, and Trump supporters are horrible, and believe all women, and women should never be told to do anything with their bodies. That is Mark Hamill right there. Absolute scum of the earth, Mark Hamill. A terrible human being by any measure. And I have zero respect for him. I will never respect Mark Hamill. One thing I would love to do is if I ever end up at another Star Wars celebration and Mark Hamill's there, I will pay whatever the cost is to stand in line, to stand there and go up to Mark Hamill with a picture. And I will say, "Hi, Mark, my name's Jeremy. I'm a lifelong Star Wars fan. And I just want you to know that I have voted for Donald Trump 3 times. And he is my hero. And you are no longer anyone I respect. But Donald Trump is the greatest American on this planet. And he will be saving not only this country, but the world. And I am proud as hell to vote for him. Let's take a picture, Mark." And then turn to take the picture. That's what I'll say to him. Say it right to his fucking face. Just to get the response. Just to see the look on his face for me to say, "I'm a lifelong Star Wars fan, Mark. Appreciate everything you did. Luke Skywalker was a hero of mine." But Luke Skywalker's kind of, he's not real. Donald Trump is a real human being. And Donald Trump is 10 times the man you will ever be. Would love to say that to him. And I'll say it with respect. And then I'll turn and I would love to take that picture and see what Mark Hamill's face looks like. I'd love to see it. Oh yeah, so good stuff here. By the way, this might be the last beard of shame tonight. And I think you all know who it's going to be after that opening monologue there. The reason it might be the last beard of shame is AI technology is it's getting to be pretty tough when you put a public figure's face, and this is something that Hailstorm had shared with me. They're making it very difficult now with the programs that Hailstorm has been using, and so in order for him to make it really good, he's going to spend literally an eternity on it. And yeah, the AI technology is it's getting pretty difficult these days. Actually, and YouTube is clamping down on this too. I don't know if you guys saw YouTube is actually YouTube is actually putting out rules with AI technology too. Like they're going to be striking channels and shit like that. I don't know the details of that yet. I've got to look into it, but yeah, there's a lot of issues with how they're and look, to be fair, I do think like AI is very dangerous. I do think AI is dangerous in the future in terms of how it will be utilized. And it's scary that like I don't think that like you could still tell things are fake right now if you look at it close enough. Sometimes even the best work you can tell. In 3 to 5 years, I'm not sure we're going to be able to tell. And that is a scary, scary situation. It's absolutely terrifying. So yeah, I guess we will see. We got Nerd Wars in the chat. What's up, Nerd Wars? Johnny, the freaking whiz kid with a MAGA red bomb. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm thankful to have followed Jeremy since The Last Jedi for keeping us informed of the world, keeping me sane and hopeful all of these years, and for allowing me to play Mario Kart with them. Thank you. I turned 36 today, and I'd like to play with you guys again as my birthday wish. Johnny, that is awesome. Happy birthday, Johnny. That is fantastic to hear. Yeah, like all things, it's just the reality of it. Like a few trolls ruin the fun for everybody. We used to do like open lobbies of like Mario Kart and stuff like that. And we kind of had a couple of trolls that would come in there and name their characters like, Yahtzee and stuff like this. And it was meant to get screenshots so they could, get us in trouble with YouTube. So I shut that down. Now we've got like, there's people that are there trolls everywhere. That's just the reality of the internet. But maybe in a more private setting, we can work something out, Johnny. That's awesome, man. And happy birthday. I appreciate you, man. And Johnny's damn good at Mario Kart, by the way. Damn good. And I got some plans for some of the gaming streams that we're working on too. I'll go live tonight. I'll let the chat decide if you want me to go live on this channel playing OG Fortnite or Geeks and Gamers Play. I'll put that poll in the chat. As a matter of fact, I'll do it now. After this, do you want me to go live play OG Fortnite on D-Day Cobra or G&G Play? The chat decides, and that'll be later. Play OG Fortnite where? All right, there we go. So, but yes, Johnny, happy birthday. And I probably need to, what would be good? I would be, because you're really good at Mario Kart and I could use the practice. You know what I mean? So, Lying Dog Face Pony Soldier with that gifted membership again. Thank you. Let's see. Let me see where we're at. Oh, snap. I see it. So, Lord Plagueis, thank you. And we got breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. We have breaking news. Wow. Derek Chauvin seriously injured in knife attack in prison. Bro. I'm telling you right now, because new evidence dropped recently. And he was looking to have everything thrown out. And wow. Again, I'm not going to speculate. I'm just saying the timing is very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Man, yeah, I am not surprised at all. So that is a story that is breaking as we speak right now. Let's see if we can get, yeah, look at Lauren Chin, and big shout out to Lauren Chin. She's awesome. She says, it's a disgrace that the SCOTUS did nothing to rectify Chauvin's scapegoating show trial. Yeah, it's exactly, dude. Like, they rejected it. They rejected this. And yeah, and the mob is never going to be happy. And even if he something happens to Derek Chauvin, they're still not going to be happy. Derek Chauvin seriously injured after being stabbed by another inmate at a federal prison in Arizona. So there we go. There we go. And again, I'll keep following some of this, and we'll see what happens. Matter of fact, I'll leave that up on the screen here for a minute. Let's see if I can refresh, see if we got anything. Yeah, AP's reporting on it now, so we've got more stories out there. Ex-officer Derek Chauvin, convicted in George Floyd's killing, stabbed in prison, AP source. So let's see what the updates will be with that, but we have no new updates at the moment. I'm sure you guys are following it too. Laura Loomer's tweeting about it. And it's just nonsense, man. Like, listen, and I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna get into the details really of all that. Like, do I think that things could have been differently? Yeah. But at the end of the day, Derek Chauvin was called along with the rest of the police to handle someone that agreed. The call happened for a reason. There was behavior that created the phone call to begin the whole process. That did happen. And I mean, I have been in situations before with police pulled over. I mean, it's not like I've been in any trouble. I've never been arrested or anything like that, but I've been pulled over. And when you get pulled over, you start using common fucking sense. That's all you have to do. Common sense. It was taught to me by my fucking dad. When you get pulled over, both hands on the wheel. Keep your fingers spread. Make sure they know that when they are walking up to your car, have both hands up on the wheel just so you're not posing any. Don't be fumbling around. Don't be reaching into glove boxes. The moment you're reaching into a fucking glove box and the cop's walking up, you're already creating a already tense situation, even more tension when you're doing that. You know what I mean? It's just common sense, man. Like, that's it. And then, yes, sir, no, sir. Do you have license registration? Yes, sir. I need to reach into my glove box, or I need to reach into this place. Do I have permission? Like, it's just not that hard, man. It's just really not. But, no comment. No comment. But anyway, but I just saw that comment and you got me on that one. You got me on that one, Lord Both. But ultimately, the whole situation was politicized. Tony Timpa. Did anybody know that name? Anybody know the name Tony Timpa? Chat, do you know the name Tony Timpa? Anybody know that name? Anybody know that name right there? Tony Timpa. Let me see if I can find, I don't know if I can find a decent story on it to talk about it. I'd hate to go to Wikipedia. I don't know if I can find a good story. Let's see here. Yeah, the reason you haven't, okay, some of you, or a lot of you have heard it, but the reason some of you have never heard the name of Tony Timpa, well, it's pretty obvious why you've never heard the name Tony Timpa. Let me show you a picture of Tony Timpa first. Let's see, is this a picture? All right, there. Okay, so here's a picture of Tony Timpa. Reportedly, anyway. Let's see. So, Tony Timpa. Right there. That's a picture of Tony Timpa. I believe that would be police body cam footage right there. Tony Timpa's white. Okay? Tony Timpa is white. All right? And we'll just go to Wikipedia. I hope this is going to be accurate here. The killing of Tony Timpa On August 10th, 2016, Anthony Tony Allen Timpa, an unarmed 32-year-old man, was killed in Dallas, Texas by police officer Dustin Dillard. Officers had responded to the call by Timpa requesting aid for a mental breakdown due to the fact that he had not taken his prescription medication. Dillard pushed his body weight onto Timpa on the ground for around 14 minutes after he was already restrained. And officers ignored pleas from Timpa that he was in pain and was afraid he was going to die. Timpa's death was ruled a homicide due to the stress of being restrained and extreme physical exertion. So now, why didn't we hear about this? Why was this not worldwide news? Why didn't we burn cities to the ground? Why didn't we burn fucking cities to the ground? Why didn't I go? I missed my opportunity to go and steal from Bass Pro Shops, everybody. I should have just went and stole from Bass Pro Shops, you know? Me being a hillbilly from Alabama, I should have gone and got me some fucking hunting boots and some fucking camo fucking jackets. I could have went and stole from Bass Pro Shops, man. Why did I miss my opportunity here? Damn, you know? Does anybody remember, were they looting the Bass Pro Shops and the Academy Sports? You know? And really what it comes down to is the media likes to take these stories and blow them out of proportion and get really frustrated people even more frustrated. And it's all pushed by the powers that be. And so, yeah, so it's just frustrating. So the whole Derek Chauvin story, it's politicized. It's all politicized. All right, I'm looking for more updates. Let's see. No updates, just that he's just been stabbed. So I'm waiting for more news to break. Mainstream outlets are talking about it at this moment in time. Oh my God. Can your stupid website work, Fox News? Garbage ass website. Right here. Let's see. Derek Chauvin stabbed by inmate in federal prison, seriously injured report. Derek Chauvin, the former Minnesota police officer who was convicted of murdering George Floyd, was stabbed in federal prison by another inmate on Friday, according to the AP. Is that all we have? The Bureau of Prisons said there was an incident at the prison around 12:30 p.m. Friday. The agency said employees at the prison contained the incident and performed life-saving measures on an inmate, but didn't confirm it was Chauvin. He was taken to a local hospital for further evaluation and treatment. This is a developing story. So there you go right there. So that's the latest we have. Derek Chauvin has been stabbed and is being treated. So there you go. All right, looks like G&G Play has won the battle. Barely. It was close. 52-47 right there. So it will be on G&G Play. There we go. All right, let me catch up with some super chats. I appreciate you guys being here. Alan Tanasi says, also, I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Well, thank you, Alan Tanasi. We hope you had a great Thanksgiving as well, sir. Kevin Cron says, GoldenEye and Mario Kart 64 is a better game than Shadows of the Empire. You call yourself a gamer, LOL, LOL, LOL. Trump 2024. Well, I mean, I definitely think that I would, if you gun to my head, I'm going to pick GoldenEye and Mario Kart 64 and Diddy Kong Racing and Wave Race over Shadows of the Empire. But I looked through the replies and I thought, let me throw Shadows in the Empire. It was a tweet that I responded to earlier about N64 games, and I dropped a picture of Shadows of the Empire just because everybody else was dropping the games you would think about, and no one was dropping Shadows of the Empire. Shadows of the Empire is an excellent game, though. But yeah, if I had to pick other N64 games, I would definitely pick GoldenEye, Mario Kart 64, Diddy Kong Racing, and Wave Race. 100%. 100%. And Super Mario 64, and Smash, and, you know, so the list goes on and on. Boom, boom. Where are we at? Jolly Roger says, sent you an XDM about Meatball Ron. It's fantastic. All right. And on that note, I remembered I do have something to show all of you guys. Listen, now I know that the AI thing, I know that there's I know there's some. I just want to say, like, I'm not confirming if this is real or not. I just want to put this out there. I'm not confirming it's real or not. Now, I think there's a 50-50 chance that this could be real, but I think that there's a good argument to make that it's not real as well. So it's up in the air. So I'm going to let the audience decide. All right. But we are fair here at CobraCast 199. And I just want to show you guys, like, presidential candidate. Okay. And I think deserves the floor. So there you go, right there.
Them boots, KC. One more of these drinks, and Mommy's gonna have to put on the strap on tonight.
Now, again, I'm 50-50, all right? I'm 50-50 on if it's real or not. I present it to the audience, and then you guys make up your mind one more time.
How do you like them boots, KC? One more of these drinks, and Mommy's gonna have to put on the strap on tonight.
I listen, you know, it is what it is. All right. All right, let's see. I gotta say, this to me is one of the, and you guys, I know you've seen Defiant L's. All right. Defiant L's is awesome. To me, this is one of there's so many good ones, but this is an all-timer right here. Okay. So I don't know if you guys know who this clown is. A massive, massive clown, by the way, but do not concede is trending because of the worthless fucking cunt, Carrie Lake. You lost, bitch. Stop having your followers accuse Katie Hobbs of being a cheater. Retweet if today's a good Tuesday for her to concede and go fuck herself with a pineapple. Same clown. Apparently, it's okay to call people a cunt on Twitter. Elon Musk, you want everyone calling you a cunt? Please fix this. Unbelievable, man. Leftists are psychos. They're psychos. That was a good one right there, though. Defiant L's is awesome. Defiant L's is a fantastic account. Do you want to see another fantastic... I guess this is a poll here, interactive polls. Fantastic news right here. Here we go. 2024 independents, okay? These are independents, all right? Independents. CBS has Trump up 54-44. These are just independents right here. Trump has a 10-point lead. Quinnipiac, even. CNN, Trump is up by 4. Harris X, Trump is up 14. Fox News has him up 16. NBC has him up 11. The average has him up 9 over Biden with independents. Now, again, as we always say, we know that polls are bullshit for the most part. We know we can't trust them. We know that. That is not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that historically, Donald Trump has never been polled well. He never polls well because Trump supporters don't like to talk to people in the polls. They hate them. They don't respect them. What this is showing you is that normies and people in the middle are definitely getting on board the MAGA train. That's what it shows. It shows that normies and people in the middle are getting on board and that it's going to be a landslide at this point in time. But everybody has to go and fucking vote. Use your voice. Don't sit there and think it's like, hey, well, I don't have to go. Every single person that's sick and tired of leftist bullshit has to go and use your right to vote. We need to crush them. This needs to be a legendary turnout and a legendary landslide. That's what needs to happen. That is huge right there, though. Those numbers are crazy, bro. And after what we've seen around the world, MAGA is definitely taking over. MAGA is definitely taking over. Let me see where we at. That. Yeah, Twitter's bookmarks are all jacked up right now. I don't understand what's going on here. I like this one right here. This was pretty cute. This was pretty funny watching this all play out. So it's Governor Cuomo sued for sexual harassment by former executive assistant. And then Amuse says, Democrats passed an insane law to get Trump, and now they're all getting destroyed by it. You love to see it, dude. You love to see it. All of their let's get Trump, and then they're getting eaten alive by it, and they can't do anything to Trump. They cannot do anything to Trump. It's freaking gorgeous. We've got Vivek putting this idea out there. If there's a January GOP debate, it should be hosted on X, not on cable TV, moderated by someone like Tucker Carlson, who might just ask questions that primary voters actually care about. The RNC says they want to reach younger voters and new audiences. Well, that's how you do it. While I agree, there's a better point down here by DC Drano. How about we stop wasting money on this pointless primary and start using RNC funds for ballot harvesting? You have no chance. Do the right thing and drop out so this party can unify. That is the right answer. That is the right answer. So again, I agree with Vivek's premise here. DC Drano comes in here and just crushes him though. DC Drano is correct. If you really care at this point, drop out. Drop out. And let's focus on getting behind Donald Trump and winning this election and saving not only this country but the fucking world. That's the answer right there. So again, Vivek is really good at talking a good game and coming up with good ideas. And again, to be fair, this man, when all of this started out, he really didn't have a lot of notoriety. Now he does, so he's done a good job of that, and he's done a good job of that while not, while not attacking Trump. But by default, he's still attacking Trump because he's actively running against Donald Trump. He's actively doing it right now. So there we go. Primaries go on way too long, says Lord Botha. Yes, I agree. But that was a good point. So shout out to DC Drano for that one. That was really good. And it's just a funny clip, but who posted this? I think Clown World posted this. If this isn't set up, I don't know, man. If this isn't set up, this is fantastic. I don't know if this is set up or not. That had to be set up. That had to be set up. That's really good. That had to be set up. Just wanted to show that to everybody. That's really good, though, either way. And an old one, old but gold, from our boy Dom right here. Old but gold. Here we go. So this is from 2021. Donald Trump was the peace in the Middle East that they prayed for. They removed him so they can start their most loyal source of revenue back up. War. Bro. That right there is so on point. That is so on point right there. And love it, man. 100% on point. And that was in 2021. And look where we are. Look where we are. Once again, right back where the Democrats want us to be. AOE2 Freak says, Hail Snake Pit and Jeremy. Thank you for the $20. The Misanthropic Normie. Thank you. And you were on Friday Night Tights in the comments section. If Trump doesn't get the Republican nomination, will you vote for the nominee? I will write Trump in. Or just abstain. I will write Trump in. So that's $20. Thank you so much. If Trump is, and I refuse to believe that he won't get the nomination. And right now at this point in time, with Trump getting like 65% of the vote, if Donald Trump does not, and again, I just want to be clear, I think he 1000% will be the nominee, but let's just operate in hypotheticals here. If Trump isn't the nominee with all the momentum he has right now, the party doesn't deserve anybody's support. So no, under no circumstances do I support the nominee. None. Under no circumstance. Period. When I say that, I mean no circumstance. Let's talk about the absolute worst case scenario that something unfortunate happens to Trump. Does that mean I will then? No. Fuck them. I don't support the party. I support Trump. That's it. And in my opinion, Ron DeSantis has ruined his political career, and I don't believe I will ever support Ron DeSantis at any point in time ever again. I don't think I could ever trust him. Ron DeSantis is pretty much a George Bush Republican at this point. He might as well just have his last name Clinton or Bush or Obama. I have zero faith in Ron DeSantis. I think his career is dead. I think he has ruined his political career by going against Trump and stabbing Trump in the back. So no, absolutely under no circumstances will I support the Republican Party. I don't like the Republican Party. I don't respect the Republican Party. I'm a Trumplican. That's what I am. I'm a Trumplican. I am not a Republican. So no circumstances would I do that. Big dog, you hear? The scapegoat sacrificial lamb Derek Chauvin was just shanked in prison after the Supreme Court rejected his appeal. Serious condition now. Hearing rumors, he died. Anger level 1,000. Yep. Yeah, I know you probably sent that before I saw the news, but yeah. Let's see if we have any. All right, I'm retweeting it. I'm retweeting Memology. Look at Memology right here. This is fantastic. If I can get to it. Memology just put this out. The AP reports that Derek Chauvin has been stabbed by another inmate at a federal prison in Arizona. Who do you think is behind the attack? Who do we think is behind the attack? Man, it's such a mystery who is behind the attack. Shout out to Memology. Memology is awesome. I wonder who's behind that attack. Malty says best community ever. Met so many. I deem a friend. Also, don't believe the hype. Jer Bear isn't a bottom 199. What's up, Maldy? Thank you. I'm so glad you guys enjoy our little corner of the internet. It is super cool to be part of it, man. I don't know what I did to become part of it, but I'm happy that I am just a small piece of this giant puzzle. It's glorious to be part of it. Hayden Wayne for 20 says, I'm currently playing Metal Gear Solid 2 and listening in. I'm in the part of the story that is scary, how parallel it is to politics today. Pull up the video from 10 years ago, the AI conversation, I think it's called. I know exactly what you're talking about, Hayden. I'll see if I can pull that up. But yes, and I really do want Beardo to play through the Metal Gear series. I mean, I think he did back in the day, but it would be cool if he did that for play. Let's see. Son of Jackal says, geez. Sophie says, let's see, Spanish quiz. Malay come... Ipandas Hail 199. I have no idea. If I said that right. What's up, Sophie? Dr. Spike 694 at Anthony wanted to send you this super chat. Oh yeah, is Wanthony still here? I forgot about Wanthony. Is Wanthony still here in the chat? Wanthony, come on. I failed the quiz. Sophie. Is Wanthony here? Come on, Wanthony. Show up. Speak up, Wanthony. We need somebody. It says MCU fan ain't here. Hey, did he disappear when I roasted him? And then Doug B dropped like 2 199s just to make him cry even more? No Wanthony. Wanthony, come on, man. We're not that mean here. We're not that mean, Wanthony. Show up. I got here. This is what's going on with Anthony right now.
And you sad, and I love it. You gonna cry.
I guess he's gone. The Red Ranger says Jeremy doesn't like me. What do you mean? A biochemist says you blocked him, Jeremy. No, we didn't block him. He's here. Rippa in the house. What up, Rippa? Shout out to the Rippaverse. Come on. Is he? The chat's moving pretty fast, but come on, man. He's got to be here somewhere. Chat's moving way too fucking fast, though. I can't see if he's here. Eric, is he here? Eric.
Yes, he's in here lurking, but he's not talking. I think he scared him.
Come on, Anthony. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you Juicy Smollett. I'm sorry.
Him and Nick Six must be having a crying session or something.
Oh, is that another one? one?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He's been calling you out, saying, asking you to debate him and stuff. It's great.
Debate me, bro. Let's see where this guy is. All right. Thanks, Eric. Debate me, bro. Nick Six. Let's see. Does Nick Six have a profile picture? What's Nick Six look like? I'm looking for him now. I see Elite Neo talking about him. Where's he at? Come on. You got my attention finally. Where you at, Nick Six? Come on. I don't see him yet. So was he taken up for Anthony? No profile pic, of course. Of course. Not that I have a problem with that. Ryan does, okay, but I don't. There it is. Oh, here we go. The problem with Trump, all the people who love him also hate him. What? What? The problem with Trump, all the people who love him also hate him. What? Are you trying to say that the problem with Trump is that just as many people hate him that love him? We're working. Listen, grammar is important, okay? But what you said makes no sense. All right? So can you don't type so fast, okay? Don't type so fast. Stay calm, okay? Orange Man's not going to hurt you, okay? And just type calmly, okay? Because I promise you, the harder you hit the keyboard, it makes no impact. It really doesn't, okay? So we'll let you get back to that, okay? Slow, take your time, okay? It's okay. It's just like coloring. It's like coloring. You just slowly color and you stay within the lines, okay? It's really simple, okay? We're working with you. Jay Schwalbach over on Rumble just dropped a 50 and says, a few days ago, you ran a clip where Elon Musk said he would fight a walrus. Why? Could it be the enormous penis bone that walruses you own? I will purchase Musk's bone when it becomes available. What the Schwalbach? What the hell? Only Schwalbach would bring that up. Only Schwalbach. By the way, I got your text, Schwalbach. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. General Duality says Anthony is listening to Puff Daddy crying at the moment. We hurt him. LOL. Yeah, he's having a rough night. Sorry, Anthony. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, Anthony. If I thought you were that sensitive, I wouldn't have been that mean, because I truly wanted you to stay. So I didn't want to run you off. Like, I was hoping you would stay so I could monetize you even more. So I wasn't trying to make you leave, okay? So come on back, man. The snake pit's not that mean. We're not going to hurt you. Come on back in, Anthony. It's going to be nice. Everybody's going to welcome you back. Okay, we're going to use your proper pronouns. Okay, we're gonna tell you that, you know, men can get pregnant. We're going to tell you Juicy Smollett didn't lie. Okay, it's okay, Anthony. Come on, buddy. Come on, man. We want to monetize you. All right. Swig of water for the working man. Oh, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Where are we at? Amenti says, it's a great day to be alive. It's Friday. It's payday. And I get to spend my Friday night in the snake pit in the 199. God bless to Chad and everyone struggling through something tonight. Happy belated Thanksgiving. That is awesome. And yeah, I do hope everybody did have a good Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's, I consider, like, I was having this conversation earlier, but like, when's it, like, the whole, like, when is acceptable to start playing Christmas music or start, getting ready for Christmas? Like, for me, it was the day after Thanksgiving. Day after Thanksgiving. So, that's it. But, we'll see what people think, but I think it's the day after Halloween. I'm sorry. Did I say the day after Halloween? I think that it's acceptable to start doing Christmas music. I'm sorry. I got tangled up there. So the day after Halloween, that's officially Christmas season for me. The day after Halloween. Most people think it's after Thanksgiving. Day after Halloween for me, because I love Christmas. Day after Halloween for me, November. That's when it starts. Okay, so there you go. Whew. Chat not happy with me. Chat is not happy with me. Let's see. Christmas begins. All right. After, let's see. After Halloween or after Thanksgiving. Let's see here. Let's see what the chat says. I think I know which way the chat's gonna vote, but we'll see. All right, Christmas begins after Halloween, after Thanksgiving. Poll is up. Go, Snake Pit. Christmas begins after Halloween or after Thanksgiving. I think Thanksgiving is going to crush this one. I think that I think I'm going to get annihilated on this one. But we'll see. We'll see how much of an echo chamber Jeremy has. Jeremy just has an echo chamber. They all just agree with him. 83%. Holy shit. Wow. 83% in my echo chamber, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, I'm doing a bad job of running an echo chamber around here, apparently. Holy crap. I should just end the stream right now. Yes, I do. I need a 3 a.m. ballot dump right now. I need a 3 a.m. Hey, I need a 3. Hey, is there any Democrats around? I need some votes. Hey, Democrats. Is there any Democrats out there, please? Any Democrats? I just need a few votes. Right now, I just need a few hundred. If I can get a few hundred, that'll be good. All right, I'll let that one go. We'll see how bad that one is. Can we break 20%? Halloween crew, can we break 20%? I mean, I'm not asking for my echo chamber. I'm asking for 20%. Give me that, all right? Give me that. I'm just looking for 20%. Elite Neo for 50 says, hey, Jeremy, $50 in appreciation for taking that boomer Gary to task during F&T earlier. Mispronunciation of my name. As for Nix6, he's still salty over Gary not responding in his troll bait super chats, and even saltier over getting called out. Was this the guy sending like the $5 super chats criticizing everybody on the panel? Is that who that is, Elite Neo? I saw somebody like throwing $5 super chats, and they were basically they were talking bad about Chrissy and Quarter Black and all of that. Is that who that was? Ah, that's who you are. You are a fucking loser. I didn't know that. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. That makes a lot more sense. You are so butthurt because people have opinions that you don't like. I get it now. You sit when you pee. I didn't realize that. Okay, so you are retarded. Okay, I didn't know that. All right, so we've established this. You are retarded. So we totally get it now. Okay, all right. Well, listen, at this point in time, Nick's 6, since you clearly do have at least a few dollars, we will not acknowledge you anymore publicly here on this unless you fucking send me money. Bitch, you will never be, I will never mention your name again unless you send me super chats or unless someone else sends a super chat with your name in it. That is how dead to me you are unless there's money involved. You are now officially nothing more than monetization for me. So you can cry in the comment section. That's fine. But I'm not going to acknowledge your name unless you send super chats. That's it. And minimum of $10 from you right now. So you can send a 5, I ignore your 5. $10, and then we'll see how it goes from there. So there you go. Thank you, Elite Neo. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Drew O'Connor says, do you believe there's a way for Trump to outmaneuver Washington, outmaneuver the coordinated cheating? Because even if he wins, they might deny it and say, nope, he still lost. I mean, I do. And again, I think that I hate to say this. I hate to say it this way, but it's the reality of the situation. He's going to need the party to support him. And by that, I mean the prominent individuals within the party. This is why I think that people like Vivek and, well, he's the only one I think can be the Pied Piper here. I think Vivek has an opportunity to basically say point blank, hey, I'm suspending my campaign. I'm falling in line and supporting Donald Trump. Donald Trump is clearly the man that the people of America want. He's the man that the people need. He's done a wonderful job as president once, and I'm ready to see him do it again. And I'm calling for all of my fellow participants here in the Republican primaries to do the same. Now, I don't think they're all going to do it, but it puts enormous pressure on them to have to actually do it. And I think that that's where it kind of, that's where it begins, is there. But he's definitely going to need the support of the party for sure. No doubt about it. Let's see. Strata17 says, thanks for keeping me sane at work on the second shift today, making some big money today. Hell yeah, man. Make that money. That's what's up, man. Happy to hear it. Happy to hear it. B. Luigi says, love the Nut 199, Jeremy, but Razor Fist streaming Ninja Turtles, so I'm going to have to catch up on the back end. God fucking speed. No problem, brother. Shout out. Razor Fist is awesome. Mick says, I heard Trump went to Vietnam, cut the population in half, then doubled it. It can't confirm. Doubled it. Can't confirm, but that's what I heard. Heard the same thing. Heard the same damn thing. Tyler says, go get a wah burger from French Fries, Tony. Dragon Dan says, struggling vet here to roast. Wah, Anthony. Look at that, man. Anthony, you're still getting roasted. All right, I got crushed. So clearly, the people have spoken. Christmas begins after Thanksgiving. I am wrong, apparently. Way wrong. But that's okay. I'm sticking with it. After Halloween is when I start celebrating Christmas, and I'm okay with that. Shout out to the Snake Pit. Beardo's Ricada-sized shoulder says he keeps skipping shoulder day. Sejong the Great says, my actual handle is Thought Patrol. Is not that kosher. Johnny Wizkid says, please shoot me a DM on Discord and we'll talk. Absolutely. Gerald Armstrong says, where are we at? Dublin is burning. Conor McGregor said that Ireland is at war. Yes, that actually is a thing. There's actually a video from Benny Johnson I wanted to check out too, because I don't know if I'm, let's see. Let's see. I'm watching. So we're going to watch this video from Benny Johnson. Hail Benny Johnson. It's called Ballot Mule Charged with Mass Voter Fraud in 2020 Election in Red State. I don't know this story. At least I'm not familiar with this. So we're going to watch this really quick. Hail to Benny Johnson. Let's watch this. All right.
The only ballot drop box in Cuyahoga County, Ohio. You can see this woman right here casting her vote. Did you vote for Reagan or Jimmy Carter?
Carter.
Carter, okay.
What's up, guys? Boy, Benny. What if I had an entire channel based on how it is wrong to steal? It is wrong to go loot a store, to walk into Walmart, and to walk out with bags of stuff and not pay for it. And then video emerges of me doing the exact same thing, right? Me walking out Black Friday with a giant TV from Walmart. Did you pay for that? No, sir. You'd be like, let's see. You are a jack and you suck. And it sucks to suck. And so I'm not going to suck, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be intellectually consistent in my morals. And I'm going to say that stealing is wrong no matter who does it. Even if it benefits me, it's wrong. Which is really important because stealing of our elections are happening all across America. And it's a Republican problem and a Democrat problem. And even though I consider myself to be far more populist and far more center-right, that doesn't make it right when Republicans steal elections. It's as wrong. And it's also evil, and I don't look the other way. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. My home state of Iowa. Turns out that you can steal elections there too, in red states that went for Donald Trump by 10 points.
I'm seeing a report that Chauvin is in critical condition now. That's what I'm hearing. Critical condition. So I'm monitoring that right now. But so if an election can be stolen in a red state, does that mean it can be stolen in a blue state? I mean, I was told this was possible. I was told this was possible when you mentioned it in blue states. That's what I was told. That's what I was told.
Donald Trump won Iowa in landslides in 2016 and 2020, yet people are still stealing elections there. Republicans are stealing elections there. The wife of a county elected official faces 52 counts of voter fraud. What did she do? The wife of Woodbury County Supervisor Jeremy Taylor faces 52 counts of voter fraud for an alleged scheme in which she fraudulently filled out absentee ballot requests and voter registration forms and cast absentee ballots on behalf of others during Taylor's unsuccessful run for Congress in 2020. They told you 2020 was the most secure election in our lifetimes, and they And if they lie to you about these kind of things, what else are they lying to you about? Primary elections, re-election board, falls general election. Kim Fung Taylor. I don't know exactly how to pronounce that. It's like a Vietnamese name. Was arrested on Thursday and pleaded not guilty to 26 counts of providing false information, registering, voting, 3 counts of fraudulent registration, 23 counts of fraudulent voting. She was released on a personal reconnaissance board and ordered to surrender her passport and may not apply for a new one. Trial is scheduled in the U.S. District Court of Sioux City. Federal indictment unsealed on Thursday spelled out a scheme in which Kim Taylor allegedly approached members of Sioux City's Vietnamese community, filled out the voter registration forms in their names, and also voted for them, signing affidavits with their names.
See, I'm glad stuff like this is coming out because, again, I think we're going to learn a lot over the next few years about the 2020 election. I think we're going to learn a lot. So I'm glad that stuff like this needs to be coming out from this perspective for sure.
Actions took place in the lead up to the June primary election in which Jeremy Taylor unsuccessfully ran for the Republican nominee for Iowa's 4th congressional seat. But it turns out that she also committed fraud in an election in which her husband defeated a Democrat for the county board by nearly 2,000 votes. Oh my. A call seeking comment made to Jeremy Taylor's cell phone went straight to voicemail. No one answered the home phone. Kim Taylor's attorney declined to comment. According to the U.S. Justice Department's new release, the FBI continues to investigate the case. A spokeswoman for the FBI Omaha field office referred questions to the U.S. Attorney's office, and so on. So hold up. Let me just, let's just start from square one here. It's always the same, okay? It's always the same. This happens to be a Vietnamese community. We have a story of a woman who's Latina from Arizona, and she was going to the Hispanic community. And she's now facing federal charges for registering people in the Hispanic community. I'm sure this happens in white communities and black communities, and you can see it across the board. The breakdown is always the exact same, okay? The breakdown is always the exact same. You can see here, Iowa woman charged with 52 counts of voter fraud in scheme to aid her husband's 2020 races. This woman is a Republican trying to win Republican races. It doesn't make it any, this is her husband and this is her.
The fact that there are any Republican officials that are trying to deny the existence of these things, and again, this is why they hate Trump so much, because he holds the whole system accountable. And again, all you need to do is look. Is there any other person on the political landscape in this country right now that literally can go anywhere and pull 10, 20,000 people within a few days of an announcement of being there? No, there ain't one. There's nobody that can do that. There is no person in politics that can tour around this country and make an announcement 3 days from now, so-and-so is going to be at this place, free admission. None of them can pull 10 to 20,000 people. None, but there's not a single one in the country that could do that. But Trump can. Trump can. Trump can do it anywhere he wanted. That's it. And to think that he's not the most popular person in this country right now is insane. So the fact that you've got Republicans denying that this is even a possibility, you got to really, really think about who's saying it and what they're actually trying to cover up in the process.
There's absolutely, you're gonna get more criticism from me because you're a Republican. Shame on you. Again, I'm not going to shy away from this because this woman committed voter fraud to help out a political party that I tend to align myself with more. That makes it more wrong. But it's incredible how the structure is always the same. The game is always the same here. Unaccountable, mail-in or absentee ballots, right? Either harvested or chosen by people who can go into communities with old people or people that don't speak English or whatever and harvest their votes. Okay, you harvest the votes. Sometimes you just steal the votes. In Boston or Massachusetts, people were just straight up stealing the votes.
Boston exclusive. State and local officials are looking into allegations of attempted voter fraud in Lawrence, and we've exclusively obtained video footage from a Lawrence man's home appearing to show a woman removing ballots from his mailbox.
ABC 10's Darren Botello spoke with Secretary of State Bill Galvin about all of this. Darren, what did he have to say?
Well, right now, there are 2 police reports alleging voter fraud in Lawrence at this time, and there could be more on the way. We are told that there is an investigation going on at both the state and local level. And one man tells us he actually caught a woman on camera going into his mailbox stealing ballots.
There you go. This is the Ring camera video appearing to show a woman taking out 3 ballots from a Lawrence man's mailbox.
So this is really important. Iowa has different laws, right? Iowa, I don't believe, has mail-in voting laws. I think it's much harder. But the principles are all the same. Whether the person goes up and just steals the ballot, or whether this woman in Iowa went to the Vietnamese community and fraudulently filled out absentee ballot.
I know there's a lot of people in the chat, and we're about halfway through Benny's video. If you guys want to check out the rest of the video, shout out to Benny Johnson. Good friend of mine. Love Benny. And I'm sure Moz can drop a link to that. I know a lot of people want to talk about the Derek Chauvin thing because people just keep showing up in the chat on that, so I totally respect that. And the chat is always the MVP around here, for sure. So shout out to Benny Johnson. Again, this is not something that I believe that will ultimately learn the truth of all of this about what happened in 2020. And stories like this are important to establish that it is happening, whether it's on one side or the other. And then ultimately, it's happening on one side a lot more, in particular, surrounding one individual. And his name would be Donald J. Trump. Okay, so Derek Chauvin, I'm looking for updates right now. As most of you already know, Let's see. See if I can find her. So the latest we have is that Derek Chauvin was stabbed in prison. AP sources say that's the latest that we have. We also have this one from our boy Memology, who says the Associated Press reports that Derek Chauvin has been stabbed by another inmate at federal prison in Arizona. Who do you think is behind the attack? I've been back and forth on this one, but I think I'm going to vote. I'm going to go this one. All right. 80-18. I lost another one. So, but it wasn't as close as I thought, but there you go. So I think we probably do have the right pick for sure. But I'm glad that there's at least some people out there having some discussion about that one. Great question by Memology. Really broke it down. 18%, just like the Christmas and Halloween one. Let's see here. Well, that's interesting. Here's Vivek says, in the name of George Floyd, right there. That's the tweet from Vivek on that one. Where are we at? Yeah, I'm having a rough night on these poll votings. So I'll just, yeah. Maybe I need to put Trump versus Biden just so I can win one. Maybe we'll see. I'm looking for more updates. Let me go to following because that was from a For You tab. Sometimes I get confused on the For You tab and the following. I don't see any updates as it stands right now. So if you guys hear any updates on it, let me know. But as it stands right now, I am aware of the story, and it doesn't look like we have any actual updates yet. Let's see. Share that tab. All right, so let me leave that up while we're looking. Keep me posted in the private chat if you guys want to drop it in the private chat. Eric K. And let me know if there's any more updates. Let me read some super chats really quickly. Zenny Biscuit for 10 says, at church, Christmas songs aren't sung until Christmas and through January 7th. December 3rd starts Advent, and we have songs for that time. I start playing Christmas music on All Saints Day. Yeah, my chat pretty much put me in check on where they stand on that one. So I'll take the L. No problem. I love this chat too much. I have to take the L. Alan Tanasi says, I'm from Los Angeles, so we don't have Wawas out here, but I might have been to a Wawa in D.C. on January 5th, 2021. It was the only thing open that night, but I can't confirm. Shout out to you, Alan. Yeah, we talked about Wawa here on here. So I've been in Pensacola for a long time, and now I'm down in Orlando. I'm back and forth between Pensacola and Orlando, but we didn't really have Wawas in Pensacola, but there's a lot of Wawas here in Central Florida, and Wawa is just insane, dude. It is insane. How good it is. Like, I can't believe how good Wawa is. And the uniqueness of it and things like that, it's phenomenal. So shout out to Wawa. If you have not had Wawa, you should. You should. So let's see. All Saints Day is November 1st. Yeah, but the point being is I still got destroyed by 80% to my chat, though. So I got absolutely annihilated. There's a few people that agree with me, but for the most part. Never heard of Wawa. Like, if you look at how unique, like, they just have unique designs. Let me see if I can find a picture for those that have never seen a Wawa or been to a Wawa. Let's see here. They're just cool looking. Cool looking places. Let me see if I can find. Kind of, they kind of look like a Chick-fil-A now that I think about it. Now that I'm looking at these pictures, they kind of look like Chick-fil-A's. Let's see. Yeah, here's a Wawa right here. Open in new tab. Yeah, there we go. All right, there's a Wawa. Wawas are awesome. They're the best. They have pizza. They have sandwiches. They have everything you could imagine. The food is so good. The food is so damn good. And yeah, they just have this unique kind of vibe to them. Buc-ee's is amazing as well, though. I don't know how many of you have seen Buc-ee's or been to Buc-ee's, but Buc-ee's is on another level altogether. Buc-ee's is the first time I ever saw a Buc-ee's, I was blown away by it. I could not believe how incredible Buc-ee's was. Like the sheer amount of space at a Buc-ee's is kind of hard to imagine. It's hard to explain it. That's a Buc-ee's right there. All of these this is all gas pumps right here. All these are gas pumps. All right? And then the Buc-ee's store is huge. And it's a gas station. It's like a Walmart supercenter for gas stations. That's what it is. Like Buc-ee's is, dude, it's just, they're so freaking cool, man. Got this one. So right here, this is another angle, but this is a car wash. Then you have the building right here. You have all the gas pumps. The food court is insane, the amount of food that they have. And they're primarily in Texas. You have a couple in Florida now. I think you have one in Alabama. But yeah, Buc-ee's is next freaking level, bro. Next level. So anyway, just wanted to share all that with you guys. So Heisman says, wow, I want to go there. Oh, dude, it's crazy. Like, it really is. It really is phenomenal. Like, it'll blow your mind. And the thing about it is it's massively busy, but not in an uncomfortable way. At least every Buc-ee's I've been to, they're always busy as hell. There's always people there, and it's chaos. At least when I say chaos, like, it's just a lot of people there, but the service is on point. The bathrooms are like spotless. Everything's clean. Everything's organized. Very well run. Almost like a Chick-fil-A. You know, Chick-fil-A is always busy when you go to Chick-fil-A, and yet the service is top of the line. That's how Buc-ee's is. That's how Buc-ee's is. Always jam-packed. Absolutely. So there we go on that one. Let me pull this back up so people just are aware that the more people come in here, I am aware of the Derek Chauvin story. And right now, the latest update we have is that he is in critical condition. That's the latest update we have, that he is in critical condition. Kyle says, a brief eat montage will really make amends for your Christmas season flub-a-dub. Oh, don't start that one. You know, I'm all about the grift, okay? Spoiler alert. I like money. I like making money. I started a business in order to make money. The more money I make, the more I can grow my business. I know it makes me a terrible person, according to weirdos on Twitter. With that said, the Bree stuff, man, I can't grift off that anymore, man. I can't do the Bree stuff no more. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. Like, it feels like the audience deserves better. The audience deserves better. They really, really do. Let's see here. Where are we at? Johnny Whiskers says, talk about Justin Damon, another victim shot by the cop. Yep. Justine, yes, the lady. Johnny Whiskers, have you ever played Snowboard Kids on N64? I don't recall Snowboard Kids. East Coast Toasted Boy says, will Jeremy Osteen condemn Mark of the Blasphemer? Jeremy Osteen's feeling pretty good tonight. Jeremy Osteen might make an appearance. We shall see. Alan Tanasi Gamer question. Ever played Atari ET game or saw the documentary? They went to a landfill to fill the last of them. Oh, I am very familiar with the ET Atari situation. Absolutely. Worst game ever made. Lord Botha says, David Levette recently followed me on Twitter. I have no idea why. I'm a nobody with like 30 followers. That is weird he followed you. That is very strange, actually. Apex says, Jeremy, could you show us Midget DeSantis arrested again? Midget DeSantis. Let me see if I can find that Midget DeSantis arrested again. Let me see. That was on my bookmarks from a few days ago. I think I could track that one down. It was really good. Now, again, I can't confirm nor deny if this is true or not. I have no idea. For some reason, I'm not seeing it now. I don't know if the post got removed or whatever. Let me see. I'm trying to do a refresh really quick. See if I can find it. Midget DeSantis being arrested. One of the favorites of CobraCast for sure. If I can track it down. God, there's Gavin Newsom in my bookmarks. I got to delete a lot of these bookmarks. I don't see it. It must not be here anymore. Eric K, I don't know if you can find that one for me, and maybe we can show the chat. But it was one of the Dilly meme team that did that, so I'm not sure where it's at right now. So my apologies. Jolly Roger says, Jeremy, show the vid I sent on X. Ron's boots. Ron's boots. All right. You guys got me looking for everything right now. All right, let me see here. What is your username on Twitter so I know who sent it? Because that's I got a lot of message requests. Everybody wants me to play this Trump song. From High Res TV. Should we play this? And this is a different one, but everybody wants me to play this. So I guess we're going to play this from High Res TV. So, boom, right here. So this is High Res TV, Donald Trump, Make America Great Again country song. Okay, I have not heard this. Okay, I have no idea what I'm about to listen to. I know who High Res TV is, but here we go.
Trump the Don, back at it again. This time in the countryside. Shout out Jason Aldean, Morgan Wallen, and Dana White. I could have just retired in peace. I could have been golfing with my niece. I could have been chilling on the beach. But I got too much love for the streets. Hey, let's make America great for every religion and race. Yeah, men don't have a vagina. The radical left works for China. All I ever wanted for the USA was a good economy for your family.
Oh my God, this is good!
Protect the southern border, make a place that's safe for your kids to go outside and play. Look at San Francisco, take a look at LA. Look at New York City, man, it just ain't the same. We all know the radical left is to blame for weaponizing your religion and race. Nancy, tell me how that house is so fancy, but you only make $100K a year. How'd that happen? Your husband Paul prancing in his panties just dancing with his boyfriend in your mansion. That actually happened. These politicians pretend that they care, but only look out for themselves, it ain't fair. The economy is not what it was, but I'll die trying to wake her back up. All I ever wanted for the USA was a good economy for your family. Protect the southern border, make a place that's safe for your kids to go outside and play. Look at San Francisco, take a look at LA. Look at New York City, man, it just ain't the same. We all know the radical left is to blame for weaponizing your religion and race.
That is amazing. Holy crap, that was amazing. All right, so that was High Res TV right there. Shout out. That is fantastic. He's done a lot of the like the rap songs from Trump with the AI and everything like that. So that is awesome right there. And it's got 204,000 views. Let's get that, man. That needs to have 1 million views minimum. That needs to have 1 million views right there. So that is really, really good. So, man, shout out. That's awesome. I know you want me to find this Ron DeSantis boots thing. I'm looking for it. I didn't see it, though. So, Sandstorm says, think about changing my name to MAGA Sandra. Yes, yes, Sandstorm. MAGA Sandra sounds like an awesome name, Sandstorm. So I approve that decision if you're looking to do that. Celluloid Dream says, Wanthony is crying in the women's bathroom. Chris Benoit for 5 says, take your time with things. I tried rushing putting my kid to bed, didn't end well. Then I tried rushing to calm my wife down. Big mistake. Whew. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Hayden Wayne says there's also the Emma conversation with Raiden about how the quote Patriots have controlled history and the narrative in Metal Gear Solid 2 just reeks of globalism. Yeah, MGS2 is awesome. Special Ray says you've really offended Licks Dicks. Johnny Whiskas, if you remember the Fairly Odd Parents episode where Timmy wishes Christmas was every day, people get sick of it. You don't want to destroy it, do you? Well, no, I mean, that's why I think it's all about, for me, like the reason and again, maybe it's the retail situation and stuff, but it's like, basically, once working retail for as long as I did, once Halloween kind of ends, Christmas has already started from our perspective because we already were getting all the Christmas stuff in, and we start building those displays out as soon as like that night that you mark down all of the Halloween stuff, and then you're building your Christmas holiday stuff literally for November 1st. You know what I mean? Literally for November 1st, you're doing everything Christmas. Christmas music switched over on November 1st, everything. And so that's, and then for me being a football fan too, like it's the weather starts changing, it starts cooling down. So it was a time of the year that like I always got happy during that time of year, even though the work is like, it sucked. Working retail sucks during the holidays. But it also added a layer of kind of challenge because, of course, when I worked retail, this was back when it was actually fun, when you could beat the shit out of shoplifters, when you could actually compete with people, when you could have a man's box cutter instead of that safety box cutter bullshit. I had the box cutter, the flat box cutter. The flat box cutter where you just pushed out the bottom and the blade was out front. There was no safety guards. There was none of that bullshit. That was later on for me, but like I was like old school with the box cutter. Like, let me see if I can find a picture of the box cutter. Let's see. Can I find OG box cutter? Let's see here. Yeah, OG box cutter, baby, right here. A man's box cutter. All right. Let's see here. There it is right there. Open that up. All right, see, I had a man box cutter, all right? These are like illegal now. You can't it got to a point where they wouldn't allow you to use these. Like you would literally get fired for using these on the sales floor. You know what I mean? But that was, so when I was stocking groceries and everything, that was the box cutter I used, all right? And now, like, then you got the safety box cutter bullshit. You know, like, oh, it's keep you from cutting yourself and all of that. It's like, how about just don't be retarded? You know what I mean? I don't know what the latest is now. Let's see if I can. But like this was the last box cutter that I used in a. Oh man, the picture's not. It's not allowing me to use the picture. Okay. And open image. So this was the last box cutter that I remember using when they switched over. They made you use these. And it had like the safety and all of that. It was big, it was clunky, and it was like, no, dude, like let me just go back to this one. Like that's what I wanted. So again, different time and all of that. But that was kind of a little tangent I went on just to kind of talk about, like, back then it was different. It was different in the methods you could get away with a lot of different stuff. Like, for me, I literally worked off the clock 20, 30 hours a week when I started because I wanted to move up. And I actually, again, I did care about the company I worked for in the beginning. I cared about my job. I cared about giving the customers a good experience. I cared about all of these things. And so when I started out as a bag boy, as my first job, I just wanted to work. And I wanted to impress upper management. I wanted to let them know, like, I'm here to work. And I'll do whatever the fuck it takes. I'll do whatever. I'll work 20 hours off the clock to avoid you paying me overtime. I don't give a shit. You could never do that now. You could never do that now. People get fired for this stuff. But that was how I started at first, is like, I just, I'd go to him, cause my boss was kind of cool, like the nighttime manager. So I'd be like, it was like 9 o'clock. We closed, the store would close. The store at that time would stay open 24 hours, but the most of the day shift people, you had 2 shifts. You had the early shift and you had the second shift. And then second shift usually went home around 11 p.m. And then the third shift people would come in, and usually you had one cashier that would stay all night that would, check people out. You would have the stock crew there. You would have an overnight manager there. You'd have the floor crew there. So I would go up to my manager at like 9 p.m. when the bag boy is supposed to go. I'm like, hey, do you need anything done? He goes, well, yeah, but I don't have the payroll because I can't give you overtime. I'm like, I don't care. I'll clock out. I'll stay. Let's do it. What do we need? And that's how I developed letting them know, like, I'm here to work. And so I loved what I did for the first few years I was there until I realized how bad corporations are and everything. But anyway, good memories of that. Good memories of my time back in the day of working. Not no more, though. Not no more. All right, where are we? Lord Plagueis says Trump should pardon Chauvin just to send a message to the SJWs. Well, let's see if he even survives long enough to get to that point. So, Hayden says Jeremy is wrong about when Christmas starts, and that Die Hard and Nightmare Before Christmas being Christmas movies. Well, Nightmare Before Christmas is a Christmas movie. I don't think I made a statement on the Nightmare Before Christmas, but I think it's a Christmas movie. And again, I don't consider, so I actually, shockingly enough, do you know what else I consider a Christmas movie? I consider Lord of the Rings a Christmas movie. Do you know why? Because they were released in December, and I have Christmas memories of them. You know what I mean? Like, I have memories of Christmas time when they came out. So that reminds me of Christmas time. So I have Christmas nostalgia for the Lord of the Rings movies. You know what I mean? Danny says, Danny Ben 17 says, been helping Dad hang up the stockings today and putting up the tree. Now he is going to put me to bed. Oh, God. Need my anxiety meds. Oh, my God. I realize who's super chatting now. I didn't at the time. So yeah, Avatar released during Christmas too. Agreed. But I don't guess I have the same nostalgia for Avatar because I didn't like the first movie. The second movie was good, but the first one, I didn't really have any, I didn't like it. I didn't like the first one. East Coast Toasted Boy says, so we just disrespect Thanksgiving and wipe it off the calendar, huh? Blasphemy. Jeremy Osteen, blasphemy. What it do to you? Vote DeSantis? I like Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is all intertwined into the Christmas season for me. That's how it works. All right? Very, 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 very important CobraCast we're having tonight. Chef Nick Nero says, all of a sudden, there was voter fraud, ATF, just before a new election. So if Trump wins, it was fraud. That's a good point. That's a damn good point right there. Damn good point. Steve Z.Y. says, retired California cop here. Floyd incident, summer of love, and forced jab policy caused me to retire early. Young bucks out there, do not go into law enforcement. No one has your back. Yeah, I actually totally agree with you. Like, I mean, I've always, so my appreciation for law enforcement, firefighters, military people, I don't think that military people or cops or firefighters are like objectively better people than me. I think they are braver people than me for the most part, though. And I've always appreciated that they are willing to do a job that I was not willing to do. And what I mean by that is because sometimes people put like military members like on a pedestal, like thinking they're just these people that are just do no wrong. And it's like, no, military people are badasses, dude, but don't put them on a pedestal because they're going to disappoint you from that perspective. They're brave as fucking, they're badass as hell. And they're going to do very important things for our world. But some people are like, service members are just so wonderful and they're so perfect. And then you hear a service member talk and then suddenly you're like, ooh, like, no, they're awesome dudes, man, but they're not Boy Scouts. That's, I guess, what I'm trying to say. They're not Boy Scouts. But they are, very brave, and I respect the living hell out of service members, police officers, and firefighters, and they have my utmost respect. I respect them in public. I always try to show my appreciation. And again, not because of any kind of false sense of stuff, because I think the reason I get frustrated with that, I think people put those false senses out there and it's unrealistic. Ultimately, just show people the respect that you think they deserve without overblowing it, because to me it just feels like projection at some point in time. You just try to oversell it. But police officers, I've most times if I see a police officer out in public, I will try to be at least respectful to them, whether it's walk up to them, shake their hand, give them a nod, or if there's anything I can do to just show respect. With that said, in the current climate we're in, I don't know why the fuck you would be a police officer or anything. I don't know why you would do it. I don't know why you would do it, because the system hates you. You're not allowed to do your job. You can't make tough decisions in the moment because it's overanalyzed to death now. Political opportunists are waiting for you to make the slightest mistake so that it can be blown out of proportion. And I don't know. I don't know why you would do it. I'm glad that there are still some brave people out there that are willing to do it. I don't know why you would do it, though. I would never do it. Never. But that's just me. Captain Ishii says, hey, Anthony, Peter Parker is Spider-Man and Trump will be your president again. Cope harder. Hell yes. Thank you so much. Let's see. Jay Schwalbach on Rumble for $25. Says, Vivek will pull out when the time is right. He's running in defense for Trump right now. He's running defense for Trump right now. I know this because Trump's not attacking Vivek, and Vivek not attacking Trump. Have Don Jr. on Tuesday night's main event. Jay, make this. I would love to have Don Jr. on Tuesday night's main event. That'd be fantastic. I've had like I said, man, like I do have people that are connected to the Trumps and everything, and there's probably opportunities for me. I haven't really fully looked into a lot of those opportunities, but maybe one day. Jay Schwalbach for another 25. Says, get Don Jr. on Tuesday night's main event. He's a gamer. Benny Johnson will help with this. Message Gary about Chauvin stabbing. Yeah, so I like Benny, Robert Barnes, and several others are connected to me that are connected to the Trump family. I don't like, the only thing I would try to do, and I do think that it probably would be cool to go to Mar-a-Lago for an event. And that would be the only thing I'd try to do. But like trying to get press access and all of that, I don't really want all that. If I get people on my show, great. But I want to build, I don't like building off, I want to build off my own personality and my own team. I don't want to build off of having to have guests drive traffic for me, if that makes sense. And maybe that means I'll always have a smaller audience than I could have. But at least I know the people are here for us, are here for what we're doing. I mean, yeah, if I brought fucking Alex Jones onto the show, I'm going to get like 10 times the viewers. And maybe some of them stick around. Maybe not. I don't know. But I just don't want to be heavily reliant on guests. I want to be reliant upon myself and my team. You know what I mean? And I think we've done a good job of that. And like I said, we're never going to reach the heights of some places, but I'm very happy with what we have, and I just want to keep slowly growing it and moving forward. Swig of water for the working man. Warren Smith is in the chat. What's up, Warren Smith? And yeah, like the fact that we've maintained 1,600 people all night is fantastic here, and we've got 250 on Rumble. CobraCast keeps getting bigger every week. I'm really happy about that. Johnny Whiskey says, I call him Kirby Floyd thanks to Nasty Pelosi. Michelle J says, if he oofs, BLM can do the Uno flip and clean crap up. Gorgeous Mayhem says, man, Wanthony has got to love Wawa. Am I right? I got to be right on this one, dudes. Rupio says, how do you not recall Snowboard Kids on N64? What the fuck? I don't remember Snowboard Kids. Let me look Snowboard Kids up. I don't remember that one. Snowboard Kids. N64? Yeah, I don't, that one's not ringing a bell for me. Yeah, I don't remember this one, but it looks pretty damn cool, but I don't remember this game. I do not remember this one at all. I remember a game called Slalom for the NES. I don't know if you guys remember that one. Let's see if I can find it. If I can find, I think that was the name of it, right? And that was a really fun game. Let's see. Was that the name of it? Do you guys remember that one? Slalom? That was an awesome game. Let's see. Yes, look at that. Holy shit. Yeah. Slalom was great on the NES. Right there, man. Dude. That game was so fun. I would love to play this game again. Yeah, this game was fantastic. Awesome stuff right there. Love it. I loved the graphics and the design and everything, man. It's just so good. It's so good. Yeah, that was good stuff right there. TNC Surf Design. Sinister Goon. TNC Surf Design was better. I agree. TNC Surf Design was amazing. It's amazing. Man, we've been all over the place on this one tonight. This has been a great CobraCast. It's been a great CobraCast. We've covered politics. We've covered Derek Chauvin's stabbing, his unfortunate stabbing. We've covered police brutality. We've covered Trump derangement syndrome. We've covered gas stations, Wawa, Buc-ee's. What the hell is this show? We're talking video games. This is what CobraCast is all about. We don't know what the hell we're going to talk about. This is a show by the audience for the audience. And I know it's politically heavy, and it probably always will be, but it doesn't mean that it's politically exclusive. All right? We will talk about whatever you guys want to talk about if I can bring anything to the conversation. But this is the difference in G&G and my personal channel is this is a free-for-all. Whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever we want to talk about. It's all on the table. Jay Schwalbach just dropped a MAGA red 150 over on Rumble. Holy crap. A MAGA red bomb. And says, it's not about you, ya puss. I want Don Jr. Get him on. Call him a cunt. I don't care. Jay, you're the booking agent. Make it happen. I love you. I love you, Jay Schwalbach. I mean, you're not wrong, all right? All right, Drunk 3PO, make it happen. Is Drunk 3PO watching? Drunk 3PO is playing Fortnite with me tonight. Is Jay here? Jay, where are you at? Make it happen, Jay. Chat rules. That's right, Sean Green. Chat rules. Abso-freaking-lutely. Apex says Poppy Trump has the midget DeSantis video 4 days ago on X. Okay. I got to play that one. John Jones says, check out what I tagged you in the snake pit. Username John, not Wick. Input appreciated. Noted. East Coast Toasted Boy says, I have a box cutter at the CVS I'm at. What do you mean? You have that box cutter? So they let you. So when I worked for Winn-Dixie and Publix, so the first grocery store I worked at was a place called Food World, which was part of Bruno's. Does anyone remember Food World back in the day? All right. Does anyone remember Food World? Food World, part of the Bruno's company. Does anyone in the chat remember that? All right. Let me see what the chat says first. All right. People in the South, Southeast, you're definitely going to remember that. Food World. But after Food World, I worked for Publix and for Winn-Dixie. Publix, I compare my experience to working for Food World, and then going to work for Publix, like this. I worked for Food World. They used me. They abused me. They did whatever they wanted. Worked me with, like I said, I worked off the clock. They didn't care about anything really other than get the work done, whatever. So then, after those stores closed 6-7 years after I'd started, I worked there for almost the entire time, and then the stores closed. I went to work for a company called Publix. I'm sure a lot of you know about Publix. Publix is I don't know if they're not nationwide, but they're pretty widespread in the Southeast for sure. So I went to work for Publix. When I worked for Publix, the first time that they saw me picking up a box that was really heavy, they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? I'm like, I'm picking the box up and putting it on the cart. They're like, no. Let us get you somebody to help. We're going to do the team picking up exercise. And I'm like, the fuck? Team? I don't need anybody's help. Oh, yes, you do. And you have to squat and you have to, make sure that your back is not in danger. I'm like, what the fuck? What is this? You care about my well-being? So it had to get one person on one side and one person on the other side. You both had to squat down and pick it up properly with your back, not crooked and all this. And then there were times where they would come and they're like, hey, Jeremy, how long you been on the floor now? I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, what time did you clock in? I'm like 2 hours ago. And they're like, well, go take a break. I'm like, fucking take a break? Take a break? Just go sit down, have a seat, get you a snack. And I'm like, this is so weird. I'm not used to being cared about, like the company caring for my well-being, and I didn't like it. So I basically was that woman that was in the abusive relationship, and I got out of the relationship being Food World. Food World was an abusive relationship. I found a really good relationship in Publix. They cared about me. They treated me right. They respected me, and it freaked me out. So I had to get away from that, and I went to Winn-Dixie, and I found another abusive relationship. And Winn-Dixie treated me like shit. And they're like, oh, yeah, we don't give a fuck. Work as much as you want. Pick up whatever boxes you want. Don't take a break. We don't give a shit. And I felt like I was right at home. I was like, okay, I'm back. I'm back to a place that abuses me and doesn't care about me. That was my experience with working at Publix. I was like, this is weird. I don't like taking breaks after two hours. I don't want to take a break. I just want to work and stay out of my way. But yeah, that was that experience. All right. East Coast Toasted Boys. Oh, you got that one. Teresa Young says, can we see the lady with the car? Damn, I need a good laugh. I can deliver that one fairly quickly because it's here in StreamYards right here. Damn! One more time. Damn! I don't know what happened. How did that happen? What led to that scenario? I have so many questions. Hey, Sandstorm changed her name, ladies and gentlemen. Look at there. Sandstorm changed her name. Look at that. That's what's up. Shout out to you, Sandstorm. That's badass. Gotta love it. You gotta love it. All right, let's see. Let's see. Hang on. Is this person talking to me? Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me, Rinsler? Are you talking to me? Just curious. Talking to me. Well, I will wait. I'm not going to respond. I'm going to find out. Okay? I'm just waiting. Find out what he says. We'll give him time. We'll be patient here. We'll get a swig of water. Are you going to respond? No response yet. I'm waiting for a fucking response. Come on. Come on. Oh my God. All right. I've waited too long. I got no response from this fucking... Wait. Again, I have roasted people before when they were having a conversation with other people. So I was going to wait, but I don't see a response from him. So we'll have to let that one pass for now. So too bad you couldn't respond in time. Rufio says, did anyone invite Krista to their Thanksgiving? Krista was here at HQ for her Thanksgiving. She did a vlog and everything for the channel. Cramerica Industries says, if you think about it, Nightmare Before Christmas is technically an Advent movie since it's a countdown to Christmas. Amenti says, but you haven't watched that Star Citizen video. Not yet. I'm sorry, Amenti. I will, though. It is bookmarked, okay? It is bookmarked. All right. Mitchell Field says, there is an I in team. It's hidden in the a-hole. Are you that a-hole? Yes. I definitely qualify for that for sure. Frisbee Champ says, we needed a physical copy of Alex Jones' game. That would be cool, actually. That would be cool. JD Corey says, can we as a chat adopt golden nuggets for our not so secret Santa? He gives so much to the chat. Would be nice to give back. It's actually not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Golden nuggets, if you can shoot me an email, Jeremy at Geeks and Gamers. Let's see if we can talk. That's a good idea. Chat's always the MVP. General Duality says, Anthony is a big Puff Daddy fan. Confirmed. Vault 95 says, the $5 troll should only be acknowledged with a proper 199 minimum. We'll be working towards that for sure. Vault 95 says, gotta have a Wawa. Yeah, Wawas are great, man. They really are. Brick Hardcastle says, effing get him, Jeremy. Stay hard, motherfucker. MAGA199, have a good weekend. Snake Pit, absolutely. Zinni Biscuit says, had a great Black Friday. Went shopping with my mom. Lots of crafts were bought. Hell yeah. Brick Hardcastle says, oh, I got that one again. Ryan Guy says, Jeremy is a Trump simp, and so am I. Hail the Snake Pit 199. Absolutely. Ledge says, love from Australia. Great Tang says, did you see the high? Oh, yeah, I did. So I did see the high-res video. It's dope. And where's Willie Will? Says Great Tang. I'm not sure. I haven't seen Willie Will tonight. I hope Willie Will had a great Thanksgiving, though. Shout out to Willie Will. I haven't seen a lot of our peeps, so I'm hoping a lot of our peeps are doing well. I'm not going to name off everybody that we're not seeing tonight because I'll leave someone out. But you guys know all of the big dogs. We haven't seen a lot of them, but yes, Willie Will, since Super Chatted. And he also says, hi, Lacey. Hi, Zazzy. Renee's Ramblings. Hi, Eric K. And where the F is Willie Will at? Gaming or What? Gifted a D-Day Cobra membership. Thank you, Laura Lynn. Lance says, 199. Hi, Jeremy. I'll give you hugs. And I only have smooches for one Geeks and Gamers. I'm sad that Mark H. is a douche. IRL Snake Pit rules Trump 2024. Well, we know who that is, and that would be one drunk 3PO. Just a dude on a phone says best case for Vivek is if he wins the nomination instead of accepting, he turns it down and publicly endorses Trump. That's impossible. But yeah, there was no chance that would happen. Cellular Dream says, Jeremy just wants an excuse to listen to Mariah Carey's Christmas album. Deb H says, Jer saw short video today from Doc Rich. Vivek said same speech as Obama, almost verbatim. I put link in your community section. Fucking scary. I think you're talking about him saying like, hey, I have a weird name and who's this brown guy and all of that. I think that's what you're talking about. Bionic Sasquatch says, I have a truckload ballot for you, D-Day. Oh, we could have used it. I don't think it would have helped, though. Mount Mutt says, Christmas begins whenever Krista says it does. She is the law. Christmas lasts all year. Link Okanobi says, what's up, Jeremy? Hope you had a good Thanksgiving with your family. I played Party Animals with Carolyn, and I kind of gave her a hard time. Let me know if you need me to take down Hailstorm, LOL 199. Absolutely. Soviet Bean says, hail to my favorite British cigarette, and hail the Snake Pit and the 199. Thank you. Phil TMNT says, hail, Jeremy. The spirits of Thanksgiving wanted me to thank you for being amazing, dude. The amazing dude you are inspire me a lot, man. Well, thank you, Phil. Appreciate you, brother. Clutch City fan says, Jeremy, you've got to come to Texas and check out Buc-ee's. Oh, yeah, I've been to Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is awesome. Briar says, we deserve Breets. Spud says, just finished watching Home Alone with the kids. First time they have seen it. Man, it holds up. It really does hold up. Home Alone 1 and 2 both hold up incredibly well. Written Word says, hail, Jeremy, and shout out to the 199. So who's looking like Trump's VP in your opinion? I'd love for it to be Tucker, but I don't think he'd do it. Yeah, I would love it to be Tucker, too. Kerry Lake is obviously another name I've thrown out there a lot. I think at this point in time, we're just going to have to wait and see what Trump's plan is. Sophie says, dying Wawa in Quinchua, Peru. It means baby. Sophie's teaching me a lot, and I'm butchering it all. And, yeah, so there's a lot of options out there. So I don't know, man. I don't know what the plan will be for Trump, but I'm excited to see what his next steps are. All right, so I'm going to go live over on Geeks and Gamers Play. And I know Jay is going to be with me. I don't know who else is going to be there because a lot of people are, are with families out of town, all of that stuff. So I don't know who all is going to be there yet. I'm setting up the link now, Eric. So if you want to get that link, because you guys did vote and you guys wanted me to do it over there. So that's exactly what I plan on doing. So the link is now made, Eric K. Let me see if I can drop it. I can drop it in the chat really quick. Great CobraCast tonight, man. You guys just were awesome tonight. And I appreciate the fact that so many people our numbers are growing, and that really means a lot to me. And let's see. Whatever the milestone was, Rabnad, just repeat it for me right here in the comments, and Eric K will get it for me. Because I missed his milestone last time, so whatever it is, just commented it here, and I'll try to read it again. Golden Nugget says, D-Day Cover, wow, just caught up. Don't know what to say. I feel awkward now. I know how you feel, dude, when you get praise, not used to it. Nah, man, Golden Nuggets, man, we got your back, brother. Just wanted you to, it's dealing with something like you're dealing with is always tough, and anything we can do to help, that's what's most important. Let's see. Lack Dunham says, Jeremy, you fail at selling out as you made no money. You failed at being an echo chamber. You're terrible at being corrupt. LOL. Hail the 199. Thanks. Absolutely. I am not good at selling. I'm really not. But with that said, and someone just commented this in the chat and made me remember this, the 199 backpack. I plan on launching the pre-sales for the 199 backpack December 1st. December 1st, I'm launching the pre-sales. All right, pre-sales. So there's going to be a minimum we're going to need to reach for them to go into production. So we're going to see what that number is. I'm still working with Suresh to get all that worked out, but we will put pre-sales for the 199 backpack on 221B. It is happening, okay? It is happening. So that will be on December 1st. I'm going to launch that. So I'll have more details for all of you. So this is going to be a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to it. We'll see what happens. All right. So we are at Sexy Back End. And man, between Rumble And YouTube, who won? Oh, Vic Whiplash just showed up and dropped 20 gifted memberships. Vic Whiplash, I hope you had a good night, my friend. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving, my friend. Look at there. Look at there. Look at you. Vic Whiplash showing up last second to drop a bomb up in here. Let's see where we're at. But thank you, Vic. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving, my friend. Steiner Matt says, hail to the 199 and hail to the Cobra Commander himself. Thank you so much. Johnny, the WizKid says, hit me on a DM on Discord and we'll talk MK. Yep, absolutely. Let's see. All right, Jed, I don't know if you've had a chance to add it up. Do you know who's winning Rumble or YouTube tonight?
Rumble's at 673. I'm not sure what YouTube's at because I don't have the back end.
Well, we're about to have that share right here, ladies and gentlemen. So Rumble is 673. YouTube's at 639. Look at that. Now, of course, you got 40 new members or 39 new members. But Rumble has been crushing it lately, ladies and gentlemen. All right? Rumble has been crushing it. So, oh my goodness. And Doug B just made sure that Doug B just solidified it. He dropped a 199 on Rumble and says hello. Holy crap. Look what Doug B just dropped. Holy crap. Doug freaking B. You mad lad. Doug B is a mad lad. Arclight says Doug B's back hurts. Doug B had some help tonight, though. He had some help tonight. Jay Schwalbach, a few other people over there. So it's going to get old when I keep saying how thankful I am for each one of you. But I am. And I know that there's a lot of people that just go like, oh, I can't believe all these people give him money. And it brings a whole new level of hate. And because they want the support we have. And I tell people, I'm like, well, you can have it if you find an audience that connects with you and you respect them. You know, it's not rocket science here. It's not science. It's just that you treat your audience with respect. They will respect you. And 5-10% of the audience was what donates to us. And that's probably higher than most channels, but I'm very blessed to have what we have and G&G to have what G&G has. It's really special. So, but yeah, I really do. Yeah. Darmouth says, keep towering over Rumble, everyone. Yeah. The Rumble chat is very passionate. The YouTube chat is passionate. And as long as we got passion, that's all we need. Passion is not something that can be faked. It can't be faked. And our audience has passion. And that's something you can't say. Like, a lot of audiences are there to enjoy the show that people are having online. There's nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of people that are just there. They're not there to stay engaged. They're not there to, like, I think that with our chat and our audience, you guys are a crucial extension to what we do. Crucial. You add such a layer to this that it's a layer that I can't create on my own. It's not something that you can create, or you can't do it by being fake. It has to be real. You know what I mean? And our chat is amazing. And you guys are definitely the most important part of what we're doing here, whether it's Friday Night Tights, whether it's what we're doing on Geeks and Gamers, CobraCast, all of it. It's an amazing thing right here. Wolverine Schnick just said 199 just joined the Rumble chat. Look at that for the Rumble rant. Hell yes. But yeah, so Jay and me are going to be playing some Fortnite OG. I don't know who else is going to join us. I have no idea. Maybe we're just running duos, but we'll see. And then we'll go from there. I don't know who else is available, but time will tell. I appreciate you guys. I don't know if I'm going to run it through. I don't know if we're going to have it on the Rumble channel or not. Mainly just because I'm running it through regular OBS and not Streamlabs. I don't know. I'll try to set it up for the Rumble channel as well. Doug B, you mad lad, you crazy mad lad. I appreciate all the support along with all of you. Good stuff. We're going to leave it there with some Sabaton. And I hope to see a few of you over on the Geeks and Gamers Play channel as we play some OG Fortnite.
Hold on, Jeremy.
Okay.
Are you forgetting something from the private chat that a certain individual worked hard on?
Oh, shit. He put something out there. He put something on his profile picture earlier. And there it is. Okay, I was trying to read it. He says, I'm not listening right now. I'm currently clipping out segments. If you bring me on, I can't hear you. P.S. Trump 2024, and I'm better than you at Fortnite. Goddamn. I kept seeing that, and I'm like, what the hell is he got going on? All right, so we got a beard of shame, ladies and gentlemen. We have a beard of shame. Hailstorm, how the hell are you, buddy?
Tired.
Shout out to Eric K. All right, let's see here. So, is it in the CobraCast chat?
Yeah.
Oh my God, all these okay, here we go. So, beard of shame. Again, so you want to explain to them the difficulties of doing beard of shame moving forward?
As of November 15th, I use probably 4 or 5 different AI programs. They're all cracking down with any kind of public figures. So Jeremy and Jay, I can meme the hell out of all day long. But if it's a public figure, it catches it. If you even I shaved their heads in half. So you can't even tell. It detects the eyes and the nose of anybody, and it will flag it.
Yeah.
So they have cracked down on it hardcore.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll see, but we're probably at the end of the road for Beard of Shame. But Hailstorm's got this one. So are you ready, Hailstorm?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, CobraCast 199 is proud to present to you tonight's Beard of Shame.
Yeah. Fuck you. Heartfelt.
Hello, my name is Mark Hamill, and I have TDS. People often ask me, what's it like to live day by day with TDS? Well, now I'm excited to announce my new show, Living with TDS. Now you can see for yourself just how deranged the thought of Donald Trump makes me. Here's a sneak peek. Today I woke up and 99% of my thoughts were about Trump, and 1% was to remember to hydrate, because thinking about Trump really exhausts me. Lunch was tough today. I'm adjusting to a new diet. I've had to undergo specific dietary provisions that exclusively prohibit anything with the color orange per my doctor's orders. Today was especially tough as my chef didn't get the memo, and I had a rather emotional outburst when I saw a carrot in my soup. This ruined my entire day. So I did what anyone with severe TDS would do. I cried for several hours, and then I went on Twitter to bitch about Trump.
Holy crap, Hailstorm. That was really good. Well done, Jay Hailstorm. Round of applause for Jay Hailstorm on that one. That's good. That was damn good stuff. So shout out to Hailstorm. All right, guys, Geeks and Gamers Play. If you guys want to go over there, hang out with us when we play some video games. We will see you in a bit. Doug B! Holy crap. Doug B just dropped a $100 MAGA red bomb over on Rumble and says, give Hailstorm a raise. This Hyundai is Hailstorm's. Hailstorm definitely earned it tonight. That was damn good. Shout out to Hailstorm. So chats are both going crazy over Hailstorm. So you guys definitely, he deserves it. He appreciates it. So make sure you go follow him over on Kick. If you have not, he does all of his gaming streams over there. Shout out to Hollywood Scholar Jed. Make sure you go check him out on YouTube as well. And Eric K, Mod Man, Eric K, Cam Man, all the crew. So thank you guys so very much. I'll see you over on Geeks and Gamers Play here momentarily. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Have a good night, and we will talk to you later. Alrighty, and thank you guys, Jolly Roger. So I see what you want me to play. I finally found it. I can't because it's from a movie, and it'll probably get this. It could get it blocked, even though it's on YouTube. So I did see it. I probably don't want to play it because it's from a movie. But shout out to you, brother. I appreciate all of you. Geeks and Gamers Play. We'll be live over there momentarily. I'll see you guys over in the chat. Love you all, Trump 2024, and we will talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone.